Hi, my name is Yazan Ibrahim, also known as Yazan Abu Ghosh. Today we will talk about Chapter 2, Part B 2.9, IT Resource Management. When you hear the term IT management, you might think of someone overseeing a room full of humming servers or a team building complex software tools, but the reality is far more intricate. IT management operates at the very core of an organization's ability to meet its goals. Picture a meticulously run relay race, except instead of a baton, what's being passed is information, insights, and strategies that guide the entire enterprise toward its objectives. IT management isn't just about technology, it's about aligning every piece of tech, every process, and every team member with the broader enterprise mission. Now consider this. Every enterprise, no matter how large or small, faces a major dilemma. It's a timeless problem: how to use limited resources like money, manpower, and time for maximum impact. Investing in one area means others are sidelined, which brings opportunity costs. That's why organizations must decide what's worth pursuing and what's not. This is where IT resource management steps into the spotlight. You might think of resource management as the conductor of a symphony, the one ensuring that every instrument plays in harmony to produce a masterpiece. In IT, this means deciding where resources, especially valuable resources like skilled personnel or budgets, should be directed to yield the greatest value for the organization. But here's the twist. Traditionally, IT investments were all about the numbers. Decision makers looked at hard financial metrics, reducing costs, increasing revenue, or perhaps streamlining operational budgets. But today, IT leaders are thinking much bigger. The question isn't just how can it save us money, but how can it change the way we operate? It's about improving customer satisfaction, accessing better data, or cutting down the time it takes to complete tasks. These non-financial benefits are the superheroes of the modern IT world. They might not always wear capes, but their impact is profound. Take, for instance, value. What do we really mean by the value of IT investments? Think of it as a balance between cost and benefit, a seesaw where you're constantly trying to tip the balance in favor of benefits. The bigger the payoff compared to the cost, the higher the return on investment. It sounds simple, right? But let's zoom out. In the real world, identifying this value requires careful measurement, sharp strategic insight, and an ability to adapt to a constantly shifting landscape. This brings us to the concept of IT portfolio management, a strategy that's equal parts art and science. Imagine walking into an art museum. Some pieces grab your attention because they're bold and innovative, while others are more traditional but carry deep meaning. IT portfolio management is much like curating this collection, but instead of paintings, it evaluates projects. It asks, are we pursuing the right IT projects for our enterprise goals? Should we keep investing in this project or shift resources to another? It's an adaptive, forward-looking approach that keeps IT investments in sync with the organization's evolving priorities. Now, how do organizations make portfolio management work? It starts with clear communication. Standardize the language so everyone, from technical staff to C-suite executives, understands each other without ambiguity. From there, you build a process. Define what qualifies a project for inclusion, set concrete goals, and outline who is responsible for what. But it doesn't stop there. This portfolio has to remain agile, ready to adapt as the enterprise strategy changes. After all, the marketplace is nothing if not unpredictable. To add another layer of sophistication, think about the tools available for evaluation. Tools like risk profile analysis, where each project is reviewed for potential dangers and rewards, or diversification, a concept borrowed from investment portfolios, where enterprise infrastructure and technology projects are balanced to avoid putting all eggs in one basket. And then there's continuous alignment, a simple but powerful idea. Every IT investment must remain tied directly to business goals, with no exceptions. Now let's step back and think about the practical side of managing IT. Practices that ensure policies, procedures, and organizational goals translate flawlessly into action. IT management isn't just a back office function, it's a pivotal part of nearly every operational moment. Its traditional role has been to support other departments, but today, IT has evolved into a strategic partner. It doesn't just enable work, it transforms it. When done well, IT management radiates benefits across every corner of an organization. But all of this hinges on one critical factor: the people who make up your IT function. Its success rises and falls on the ability to hire, develop, and retain talented professionals. Human resource management, HR, thus becomes a centerpiece of IT success. Imagine this: You're building the most advanced spaceship the world has ever seen, but your crew doesn't have the training or skills to fly it. Hiring the right people is just the beginning. Strong HR policies ensure ongoing training to keep up with rapidly changing technologies, cross-training to reduce risk, and performance evaluations to celebrate success and identify areas for improvement. Of course, recruitment and onboarding processes must be comprehensive. Background checks, confidentiality agreements, and conflict of interest policies ensure that new hires understand not only their duties, but also their ethical and legal responsibilities. Once they're on board, policies like clear employee handbooks and promotion structures ensure a positive organizational culture where ambitions are encouraged and careers can flourish. Interestingly, one of the oldest and somewhat unconventional safeguards against fraud is mandatory vacation policies. Stepping away from work ensures others temporarily assume one's duties. This simple change often uncovers irregularities or errors that would otherwise go unnoticed, adding an additional layer of protection to the organization. As employees move forward in their roles, training surfaces again as a critical investment. Think of it as building bridges in a sprawling city. Each new skill learned enables IT professionals to connect better with the enterprise's goals. Training supports morale, hikes productivity, and ensures adaptability in a constantly shifting technology landscape. When we talk about IT management practices, there's another layer we cannot ignore: organizational change management. It's not enough to implement new tools and systems, you need people to embrace them. Imagine announcing a road improvement project, but neglecting to tell local residents about detours. Chaos would ensue. Similarly, in IT, users must be involved at every step, from understanding why a change is happening to providing feedback throughout the process. Communication becomes the glue that binds technology improvements with user adoption, ensuring successful rollouts. The final piece of the IT management puzzle is financial management, the lifeblood of any IT initiative. Sophisticated tools like chargeback schemes, where IS costs are calculated and billed proportionally to users, ensure transparency. Budgets, on the other hand, provide a predictive roadmap. Well-managed budgets show where to allocate resources now and in the future, helping leadership stay on track while planning for emerging opportunities. Through all of this, IT has a single lodestar: information security. From protecting sensitive data to drafting disaster recovery plans, IT's job is to make sure that when the unexpected happens, the organization can secure its resources and carry on. It's not just a technological task, it's a leadership responsibility carried out in partnership with every part of the enterprise. So, as you think about IT management, remember it's not simply about running machines, it's about forging connections between technology and people, between strategy and action, and ultimately between today's investments and tomorrow's goals. In the ever-changing, high-stakes world of IT, one principle shines above all others: those who manage well succeed well. Underscore 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 underscore. This script format keeps the narrative conversational and deeply engaging, weaving together both practical examples and strategic philosophies, making it suitable for a full-length educational video series. Let me know how you'd like to refine it further. Thank you for watching, and as always, continue learning, stay curious, and we'll see you next video.